Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
Your New York Yankees.
And starting in this one, Paul Blackburn. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Inside.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Blackburn in his 7th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahoe.
And the 1-0.
That's ball two.
That's
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
Here's a 3-0. Foul ball there. And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Rushing over at second. Pajes on at first with nobody out. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
That clips the corner. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Angel Chivy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stays alive. Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game, but a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Tommy Edman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Late with the swing there. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 3-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses, and it's 1-0. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Hey.
Smoked on the ground a second. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bats.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Jason Dominguez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Ooh, Baez You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Alfonso in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Dominguez fires over to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 3-1. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Junior.
Ball.
1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Hard hit right side. Edmonds slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The designated hitter, Jose Caballero.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. That's the second out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Struck him out looking. So the Yanks go in order. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Angel Chavez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the designated hitter, Dalton Rushing.
Nope, outside.
Into center. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it in on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahill.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one found hard the other way. Inside, almost got him. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Freeman at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 1. Back in New York as we go to the last of the third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. Hey!
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Pajes should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 30, Matt Schumann.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Check swing called strike. Now 1-2.
Ball.
Really good
Catch
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Look out.
First base.
That fastball drilled him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. On to run for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third.
That's a really good take.
fouls it off. Still 1-2. Rosario at second. Grisham at first. One gone. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Liner snagged at first. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Betts takes low.
Down.
That
That's
one
a
ran
ball.
inside, almost got him.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. High chopper to third, and that's just foul. Not close with that one. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
What a stop. The feed for one. To first,
He's in
time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
One out man at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
He's in there.
Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And it's second. And he swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball, that's in.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. One left for L.A. as the lead remains 3-1. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One-two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Fouled off. He was late. The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So now here's the DH, Jose Caballero. Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on and fouled off, and he'll need a new bat.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Here we go, Angel.
1-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now
Ball
it's
3.
3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
That one
Nope,
misses.
that's
So
upstairs.
leadoff
Ball
walk.
4.
His ability to
Up
draw
next is
walks
Dodger.
has been
The
something
catcher,
that's been part of his career since day one.
There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now at the plate, Dalton rushing. That one lifted to left. Bellinger moving under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Ball, that's out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 5th.
Good
Ball
spot
2.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and the bases are now loaded.
Up next for the Dodgers, the
Clutch
first baseman,
situation,
number
and here
5,
comes one of the
Freddie
best hitters in these
Freeman.
spots, Freddie Freeman. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. And they clear the bases. It's 6-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Angel Chevy done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
The pitcher on here, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Man at second.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt. Throw into third. Tag.
Save.
Save.
He beat the
He's
throw.
into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Freeman stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's chasing that time. Outside low, and the count's full.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Up next to the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Runner at third, 2 away. Base hit into right center. Freeman in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Yankees 1. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's your 1. Right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Nope.
And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. The 0-2 stays alive. And the 0-2. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 14.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Ball one.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's low.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dryer getting cranked up as well. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound. Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Hey!
The 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 7-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Let's go, Bombers.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
misses down and away. The 3-1. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 8-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball inside.
That one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Muncy lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
That's just out.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Yeah.
Two and 1 now. Breaks his bat and pops it up. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Alfonso.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Camilo Doval won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
arm out of the bullpen,
number
Ryan
33.
Yarbrough. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And a foul ball. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Has some trouble with it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next is the designated hitter, Dalton Rushing. And it's fouled away.
Ball, that's
Action in
out.
the pen down there. Jake Bird appears to be getting loose. Alfonso off of first with 2 away. Just
ball
missed. The 2-2. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 8-1.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Vesia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Here's the 2-2. Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
The shortstop, Jason Dominguez.
That's outside. That's out. Ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
Let's go, Yankees.
This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
One out man at first.
Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Tap back to the mound. Over to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Rice up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Strike on the inside corner. The next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses, and it's 3-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Will Klein. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Let's go, New York.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Let's go, Yankees.
Play made, that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch, and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Check swing went around. Strike one. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely. And just you tip your cap to these guys, because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Ball, that's down.
Pajes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one.
Got him.
On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out man at first. Here's Mookie to hit.
Ball. Let's go, New York.
To the right side, Chisholm flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Yankees 1. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the last half of the 7th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Well.
Hey.
Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score easily. It's 8-2, and that's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. Struck out swinging his first time. Out to short. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
On the ground to third. Got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22,
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Ball one.
Man on second, 2 down. Edge in his zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Oh, that plunked him.
That ball
And
got him.
that's now
Perfect.
twice he's been hitting this one.
next for the Yankees.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
now, Jack
number
Dreyer.
86.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
A couple of singles back to back. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Yep, that ball went
When
out.
it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
Pitch gets away. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
3-0 down. Fastball for a strike. The Yanks trying to get back into this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Yankees 3. Back in the Bronx, we go to the 8th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The lefty, the 1-0. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throws it away, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball 1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Yarbrough won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. To the right side. Rice takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the 3rd baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. In the air, left field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
And here's the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. One out and a runner at second. Way inside, gets out of the way. Inside, and that's ball 3. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Dalton Rushing.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 10-3. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off
and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Caballero.
Foul ball. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Oh, that's inside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Man at second. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 3-2. Payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a high chopper. Off balance speed, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. That one missed. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Yankees 4. Back now in the Bronx. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go Yankees.
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Mookie now.
Ball.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. One out and a runner at second here in the top of the ninth. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's
ball 3.
downstairs and outside. That one to first. Rice steps on the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jake Bird out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump, Fernando
number
Cruz.
63.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Ball to strike.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Kyle Tucker on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Come on, Fernando.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Here we go, Fernando.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Dodgers,
as they hand the
number
ball to a
60,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Edgardo Henriquez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So back to the
Leading
top of the
off
order.
for the
Digging
Yankees,
in, Trent
the center
Grisham.
fielder, Trent Grisham.
Come on, Yankees.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Let's go. Do it again. Come on, Ben.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And takes low
down.
for ball one. Late with the swing there.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. His second homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jason Dominguez will hit next.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Edman. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final 10-5. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long